Hey guys, what's up? Power Up Boxing. So Kell Brook wants the Manny Pacquiao fight. He's probably not going to get it though. Said his promoter Eddie Hearn. It's just not a fight that he think Pacquiao will take right now, and it's probably not going to happen. So he says he told Kell Brook that Kell Brook understood that if he can't get the Pacquiao fight, he only has one other option. Well, two other options actually. Either vacate the title and become a contender, let your eye heal up. His eye socket got injured in the Golovkin fight. He broke an eye socket. So if he didn't have enough time and the doctors or I mean the IBF gave him a medical extension to hold on to his belt until his eye heals. But if he when it comes time for like say when the extension ends and his eye still is not healthy enough, then he'll probably have to vacate that title. But uh, if he does not vacate, he has to fight Errol Spence Jr. That is his number one mandatory for a while now. I don't know how long, but I think it's been quite a while since Errol Spence Jr. has been his number one ranked IBF contender for his belt. Kell Brook has the IBF welterweight belt. Um, he fought Golovkin last at 160, the full 160, no catch weight. He's got balls to do that. I don't know why people say, oh, he ducked Spence to face Golovkin. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? He's going to fight the most dangerous middleweight probably ever. And, but he's ducking a smaller guy who's not even as proven as, like, that's just absurd. So, like, respect to Brook for taking the Gennady Golovkin fight. Took balls. Like, I don't know why he did it. Maybe I don't know, the money. I wouldn't think he would just do it for the money, because I'm sure he could fight other guys and make decent money. So, uh, anyway, whatever reason why he did it, and it took balls to do that. And so he's got to fight Errol Spence. Probably he's saying Eddie Hearn's probably saying it will take place in the UK if it does happen. If it does happen, and it will take place in the spring, possibly April, May, and that's a month or two over a year since he's defended his welterweight title. Like I said, his last fight was in middleweight, and then he didn't fight until I think it was March 2016 was his last fight that he defended it. So yeah, like I think if his eye is healthy and he heals up, he should go right to the Spence fight. Obviously, you don't want to vacate a title if you don't have to. Obviously, if his eye is just not healthy too, then he has to, right? But we'll see what happens. I think it's an interesting fight. I think Errol Spence is still not. He's not proven. He's like he's where Gennady Golovkin was like maybe 2 years ago, like around there. Like he still has a lot to prove. His best opponent he's beaten is Chris Algieri. Chris Algieri is a B-level fighter, and still a good fighter, right? But that's his best on his resume, and Chris Algieri is just stylistically wasn't good for him. Just wasn't good for him. But and he doesn't really have power, right? So, but anyway, bottom line, Algieri's a B-level fighter. That's his best opponent he's beaten. So I know he's good, but how good is Spence? And I think he's very overrated right now. Until he consistently beats guys on Algieri's level or higher, I'll start believing in him. Like I know he's good, but I want to know. People are saying he's the best in the welterweight. How can you say that when he's only beaten Algieri? Like if you look at what Golovkin was doing, he was beating top 10 guys, like Martin Murray, Macklin, Giel, like Kell Brook. A lot of people thought he was the number one welterweight. He's huge. He came in, he was heavier than Golovkin, like a month out before the fight. The guy's huge. And he's consistently knocked these guys out. David Lemieux, that was another one, top 10 guy he beat. So he's beaten so many, like, top 10 guys. Curtis Stevens, good opponents, right? Spence has beaten Bundy, Chris Algieri, like, big deal, right? So if I have to say who will win this fight, I don't know, but Kell Brook could easily beat him. We don't know, right? We don't know how good Spence is, but this fight will tell you how good Spence is, and hopefully it does. Anyway, hopefully it's not a boring fight and a close fight, because then we're gonna. Well, I guess if Errol Spence can make it a close fight, then we'll know he's good, I guess, right? So in that sense, yeah. But yeah, we'll find out how good Spence is if he does fight Kell Brook. I'm gonna go with Kell Brook though, even though I thought Sean Porter beat Kell Brook. He outworked him, but anyway, we'll see what happens. And I just gotta say, hopefully his eyes healed if he does take the fight, and where his confidence is after the Golovkin fight. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Kell Brook versus Errol Spence Jr. in the UK, April or May. Who do you think's got that fight? And yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching.